Hello everyone, welcome to Cardano Catalyst TV. I'm Mi Deng, and today we welcome SnapBrillia to our show and share about his wonderful challenge that he write for this fund. So, hi, how are you?
Hi, Mi. Doing great. Thanks so much for having me.
Awesome. And could you please share with us the challenge setting that you write for this fund?
Yeah, so the challenge setting in OSDE open source dev ecosystem stands for open source development ecosystem. And it's a challenge that has been in Cardano in Fund 4, 5, 6, and 7. Unfortunately, it didn't get funded in Fund 8 because just not because of lack of votes or lack of CA rating, just run out of budget. We all know why, right?
Yeah.
But essentially what we're trying to do is grow the community owned and operated and build open source ecosystem. As you know, Cardano blockchain itself is completely open source, and we want to build one open source ecosystem that's commercially viable, just like Cardano blockchain is, to drive more growth, adoption, increase the different project the open source project visibility, and benefit the whole community. The thing about a lot of projects right now on Cardano and in different challenges is they don't require them to be open source. This challenge will require projects to be open source. Even SnapBrillia, we believe deeply in open source, and all my 4 co-founders are part of this challenge as well, to help facilitate, to help guide and improve the projects and improve the success rate and feasibility of any of those projects as well. We're trying to, we aim to get more open source projects, developers and teams, improve visibility and quality of these projects, as well as build and build on top and enhance the infrastructure, the open source tooling that's available for teams to start, so people don't have to rebuild the wheel, right? Reinvent the wheel. What that does to a project is it just increases the timeline, decreases the delivery timeline, and increases the chance of delivery, right? Yeah, there's many ways that people can get involved, even for us, right? That was one of the main reasons why we open source everything, almost everything, right? And we have a lot of teams already building on Cardano that, are stout believers in open source. For example, ADAO, right? They're like, we want to build open source DAO tooling and to help decentralize, governance and community and decentralized autonomous organizations. And many would say open source doesn't generate business value. It actually generates a ton of value. Cardano and IOHK has become the gold sponsor of Linux Foundation. Charles always talks about open source is the future, right? Fundamentally, because open source code is more available to more users and more developers and more projects and teams, right? But it's also visible and transparent so that more people can point out errors and security flaws and things that may break, so that we can have better products and better software. Honestly, this proposal, this challenge setting, right? I was thinking about it for a long time. I've hosted a lot of Archer Town Halls in the last round, last fund. It was super fun with Patrick and Johnny, from the head of open source at IOHK, both of which are part of this challenge setting and challenge team as well. So we're excited to have some amazing people in it, including Luke from MLabs and the rest of the MLabs people, right? They build like really cool CSL and CTL libraries for devs to make more things accessible and don't have to reinvent the wheel. And yeah, we have some really cool things planned. I really miss projects talking about open source. There's a lot of open source projects in devs products and integrations and other challenge teams in Fund9. However, they don't advertise it and don't talk about it. And I really miss that because open source should be and is one of the core principles for Cardano.
Yeah. Yes, I totally agree with that because this is a very great idea because you have a lot of proposal that has been built with open source, and I can see other proposal are doing it also. So this is a great challenge. So to just collect everything and to have build use the open source to build a better things in the futures. So do you have anything else to share with the community to ask for their vote? Because yes, marketing is now a powerful tool so that you could say something to ask for their vote.
Absolutely, right? This challenge doesn't only incentivize people to come on Cardano and start their project and open their project to the community, right? When you think about open source, in a way, it's increasing the overall knowledge in the community, encourage current open source developers and projects to keep going, right? To get additional funding. Open source is a public good, number one, right? It benefits everyone. And it's a cliche saying, right? But knowledge is power, right? And to me, it's power to open new opportunities for people. So, a lot of projects, they need developers. A lot of developers also need projects to build and maintain. And opportunities really come from funding. So please help us fund this challenge. Please vote for it. It's very important that to me and to many projects on Cardano and to the community that this gets funded and voted in, because even IOHK and Charles positions the future of Cardano and the different open source teams and projects as one of the next steps if you watch his latest video. So thank you so much for your support and help. Please help us spread the word as well.
Thank you, SnapBrillia. So everyone, if you are interested in this challenge setting, please come on IdeaScale and go to the Fund9 challenge setting, search for OSDE, open source dev ecosystem. So this is very important with the development of Cardano ecosystem, and your vote gonna matter a lot with these opportunities for the community. So thank you for watching Cardano Catalyst TV, and I'm Mijung.